Over on Sky Atlantic and Now TV, this has had quite a lot of publicity, and I, for one, have been very much looking forward to it. It's a new period drama called Amadeus, and here's a clip.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Antonio Salieri.
Why didn't you stand up for the music? Just because you're stuck rehashing boring old operas doesn't mean I have to be. The whole reason why I came to Vienna was to write for the Imperial Opera.
This repulsive creature, played as though guided by a greater power.
Well, you may recall the feature film Amadeus with F. Murray Abraham as Salieri, the court composer, and Tom Hulce, rather overdoing it, as musical prodigy Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Well, this is a TV series telling the same story. We've got Rory Kinnear in there as Emperor Joseph II, whose patronage both men are keen to, well, in one case, continue getting and in the other to receive. So yeah, at the centre of it, it starts with Salieri as an old man, and he's kind of confessing to, he's played by Paul Bettany, the brilliant Paul Bettany. He's confessing to something that's happened in the past. And then we flash back to Salieri as the court composer, but Mozart breezes into town and he is just terrifyingly talented. It's embarrassing. It's certainly embarrassing for Salieri, you know. And I much prefer, Will Sharpe, who plays Mozart, I'm such a fan of his. He's so talented. He's a brilliant actor. He's also a writer and director. He did Flowers with Olivia Colman and Julian Barrett. He's done Giri Hadji. He was fantastic in that. He's very well cast because he does. Hulce sort of played Mozart as almost like a sort of sex-crazy juvenile delinquent. It was all a bit over the top. But yeah, Will Sharpe pitches it very well, I think. He's really convincing. And, well, it's a hell of a story. And of course, you know, the music. They spent a lot of money on this, as you can imagine, because, you know, costumes, sets, they don't come cheap. But it's very, very good. A really good reworking of the story with two wonderful stars at the top of their game. So yes, it's a thumbs up from me. What do you think, Hannah?
It's really a bit different, isn't it, Ian? I did enjoy it. A bit like the first one. I kind of wasn't sure what to expect here. Great actors, completely different. I suppose, in a way, this is obviously, you know, largely fictitious, isn't it? So, you know, you don't know, a bit like The Crown, I suppose. You don't know what's true and what's not. But I like to think these things are true. And you get kind of hooked in quite quickly because, of course, you don't know much about these people. You know, they've kind of influenced a lot of things around us and in our lives, and then to see this kind of the rivalry, I didn't know that one of them was sort of, you know, essentially probably better than the other, and kind of the backstory of all of this. I found that in itself very, very interesting. And as I say, I was compelled quite quickly, quite early on in this of watching. I thought, you know what, I could actually keep on watching this. This is good. And it's been done well, hasn't it? It feels like a bit of money's been thrown at it. It doesn't feel like it's on a shoestring, which is also really, really nice. I think a lot of people will enjoy it. But as I say, probably a bit like The Crown, you have to keep it at arm's length with the actual reality and truth.